channel. So for today's video, I just wanted to show you guys how to do a DIY Victoria's Secret bedding. And I love their bedding and all of their bed sets and pillowcases and everything. But when I looked at the price, it was like $44 for one simple body pillow, and I was not about to pay that much for a Victoria's Secret pillow. So that is why I'm going to show you guys how to do it yourself. So I don't really want a long body pillow. All I want is just a square pillow that says love or pink on it, you know. So that is why I decided to purchase 3/4 of a yard of black cloth. And you could get this at your local craft store. You want to make sure that the material is not too soft, but something that can be easily stuffed, and this is like pillow material to me. What I purchased next was this pink little fabric, and this one is fabric quarters. I'm just going to be using this to overlay the pillow. I bought 2 of these just in case. If I don't need extra, then I'll probably use it for another DIY or return it. You can purchase fabric glue, but I didn't purchase it because I think I already have it. I also bought this gorgeous polka dot fabric. Sorry, it was like a brain fart for a second. Okay, I also purchased this polka dot fabric. The reason why I'm sticking with the pink theme is because I already have a bedding, or actually the blanket, not the whole entire bedding. You could also make that too. You could also just buy a simple black cloth and put it over something soft and just kind of glue on the wording for it, but because I already purchased it a while back, I'm just going to be sticking to that, and I don't want to waste any more money. And I have a twin-size bed, and that bedding already cost me like $98. I mean, it's pretty pricey for just the blanket, because I honestly thought it was going to come with the whole set, but it didn't. So I'm just going to work with what I have, and so I'm just going to be using my bedding, and that's why I'm going along with that theme, which is why I'm buying like pinks and blacks and whites. So my next fabric that I purchased was just a normal, regular, white, plain white fabric, and this one is also going to be a square pillow. Okay, so I'm not planning to make them too big because honestly it's just for decoration and to make my room look cute. I'm never ever going to sleep on them because I think it'll be pretty uncomfortable to sleep on. If you don't have a sewing machine, then don't worry about it. Just hand sew, or I mean, honestly, a sewing machine would be a lot easier, but I mean, if you have no other choice, either use fabric glue and just glue all of the edges, or you could just sew it. It's more secure than gluing, but if you don't have a sewing machine, or you don't know how to sew, or you don't want to sew, then just glue the edges together. But hopefully it'll be strong enough to actually hold everything together. So yeah, I hope that you guys will enjoy this quick tutorial of mine. Actually, I don't think it's quick, but yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. And yeah, so let's get started. So I'm just going to start off by cutting the edges of my fabric. I cut the fabric to the size that I wanted, so I don't need to cut anything else. I'm just cutting the little white line, and yeah. So after cutting your fabric, make sure that you flip it inside out so you could start sewing. Sew around the dotted black lines and make sure you leave an opening big enough to fit your hands and your stuffing. Now that I am done sewing, I'm just going to flip it inside out so that I can start stuffing my pillow. I am just using an old raggedy pillow that I no longer need, and it works just as good as a brand new pillow. If you don't have an old raggedy pillow, you can just go and buy a new one at Walmart for about $2, but don't ever get the stuffing from the craft store because it's a ripoff. Here's the finished pillow. Now all I need to do is just sew the opening. Just take a needle and using the same color as my pillow, which is pink, I'm just going to go side by side and start sewing it up. Here's what the sewing should look like. It blends right into the fabric itself. So I went ahead and sewed my black pillow as well as my white pillow because I already demonstrated all the steps with my pink pillow. Now all I'm doing is just grabbing my Victoria's Secret shirt and just tracing over the letters pink because I want it to be super precise and perfect. This was probably one of the longest steps because of the cutting and the tracing and everything, but it was all worth it because my letters turned out perfect. So after you have cut out your letters, make sure that you place it on the pillow so that you know exactly where to put it, because once it has glue on it, it'll be super hard to move it around. To cover up my mistakes, I just used my leftover black fabric and kind of just cut it around the letters so that you won't be able to see the white glue. Here's the finished pillow, and I think it looks so awesome, and it was so much cheaper than $44. So here are all 3 pillows. I decided to do I Love You because I was inspired by the Victoria's Secret bedding. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's super cute and easy, but it's very time consuming. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Victoria's Secret pink inspired pillows. And yeah, so if you have any requests, feel free to leave them down below and I will get to as many of them as I can. Bye guys!